Hey, this is Coach Jal and welcome to another close but not forgotten episode. This one's from Firehawk at Kings Island. Now I'm going to get straight on with this about the history of the ride and the two main reasons to what went wrong and how it links to the future, because this one's an interesting one. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. And make sure you comment in the videos as well, because we've had nearly double the amount of comments from the 2018 read and reacting to your comments video, which is unbelievable already. I'm having screenshot comments all at the same time, so thank you very much for that. Let's get into the video. So Firehawk came to Kings Island. It was relocated from the old Six Flags Ohio, which then became known as Gouger Lake or Georgia Lake. It's pronounced. It originally opened as X-Flight in Six Flags Ohio in 2001. It was moved into to open at Kings Island as Firehawk on Memorial Day 2007. And then after over 10 years of operation, around 11 years of operation, Firehawk announced it was RIP. They announced that a coaster was going to be RIP. Many people were discussing what it was, whether it was Vortex, whether it was Firehawk, and it did in fact be Firehawk, and that ride officially is now scrap metal. They've scrapped it. It's not been sent to another park. It is now scrap metal. So I'm going to look at the two main reasons what went wrong with this ride. Now, first of all, mixed opinions on the ride, because I've seen a lot. I had to. Well, obviously I'm not going to ride it now, but I had to see reviews to judge, sort of judge it first. Just in case I don't ride it, I have to judge it based on reviews. Half were alright with it, half were not. And it's one of those rides where you can criticise it or you can love it. In my opinion, I would rather criticise it, in my eyes. I do feel as if Firehawk is the dividing ride in the park. I do feel like Firehawk is the pain of maintenance, like Space Barrel and Disaster Transport was for Cedar Point before they removed it for the B&M Wing Gatekeeper, which is still considered to be one of the best wing coasters in the world. But Firehawk, this was around in the days when Vekoma's flying coasters were, they were so awful. This is the old days of Vekoma. This is the days when the SLCs were terrible, and now, you know, later on they're inventing suspended thrill coasters that are so much better, and that leads on to the a future potential next roller coaster episode in the series that I'm hoping to do if people suggest it, called Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So more on that when that video eventually comes out. So yeah, Firehawk has a mixed opinion. It's a divided ride in a well-renowned park. Now, the second main thing that went wrong with this is there was way too much potential behind it, because if you remove Firehawk, which they have done, you open up the area between Firehawk and Dinosaurs Alive. You open that area up to become one massive area, and that expands, and you could fit a decent-sized coaster in that. A decent-sized coaster. A Gatekeeper or a Giga or a Hyper, something like that. And the fact that it opens up, I mean, Dinosaurs Alive been closed for a couple of seasons now, I think, a few seasons. So you look at that as potential, as thinking, right, if I was Kings Island, I'd be thinking, right, we've got a massive bargain on our hands. We could rip out an aging flying coaster and a dino walkthrough that was probably only a temporary attraction anyway, in deep down, and you could open it up and you could spend multi-million on a Giga or a Wing or just one of the massive coasters. There was the rumour number 5 is alive. People were saying, oh, it's RMC Son of Beast. No, just no. I do feel like whatever it is, it will use a kind of a Son of Beast themed name, like people have said already. I know, I think it's Coaster Frenzy suggested it in his video about the 2020 roller coasters confirmed and planned and rumoured. I think Canada Coaster Fan said it in his video as well. Or it might have been just Coaster Frenzy. A name like Beast Unleashed, that would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. And you know, when you've got the Beast and Beast Unleashed, that's like a match. That's like finding your perfect girlfriend on Match.com or Tinder or Grindr or whatever apps you guys use out there in the world. That's like the perfect match. It's like the Beast and Beast Unleashed go together so nicely. It's a match made in heaven. Let's throw on the wedding suits and get the bells. Best man, my golden Lego man. But yeah, I think Beast Unleashed would be a good name. Revenge of the Beast sounds a bit common. I would say common, but it sounds a bit plain and basic. Like, Revenge of the Beast. You know, it sounds a bit... Oh, you would use that name, but Beast Unleashed. You know, that sounds more of a better name. Going off names then, again, that second point about the main point... Well, the main point about this video, actually. The second point is... It's a waste of potential, that site. If you're still open Firehawk, I think one of the main reasons why it closed is because, you know, they were struggling to. I think they were struggling to maintain it at one point as well. So maybe that's sort of a main reason why Firehawk closed. I mean, someone can comment down below and back me up on that if they want to, or correct me. I don't mind corrections. You know, if Firehawk was better maintained than it should have been, please comment down below. But I heard a few places say that Firehawk wasn't maintained as much, especially this the last season of operation. So that sort of led to its closure. But either way, I think it's going to be a decent investment, whatever goes into that spot, and it looks like it's going to be for 2020 as well. So that area is going to get something brand new for 2020. So that's sort of the main two reasons why Firehawk didn't work and it went wrong for the ride. Mixed popularity and a waste of potential for what could be or what could have been. But now, as fans were saying, oh, it's not what could have been, it's like, what could it be? You know, we're getting excited. But I'm sure the ride ran its course. I mean, 10 or 11 years of operation is a decent feat, feat for a coaster to run. I know Nemesis has been running for 20 odd years, Corkscrew for 28, but you never know. So there we go. So that's Firehawk from Kings Island in Closed But Not Forgotten series. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. Make sure you comment on the videos. Again, I have to stress we've had nearly double the amount of comments we had in the 2018 comments video. I know we've been going since November, but you know, it was kind of it was expected to have more comments than for a couple of months, but I still didn't expect the amount of comments throughout the last 2 months leading up to the video. So I'm very happy with the progress of the channel, the progress of the series, now how much you guys like it. I like how you guys are in stitches over the old videos towards the start of the channel's lifetime, with the comedy intros. My Halloween mask is tipped right at the back, ready for next Halloween. So thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Coaster Shell, keep living the coast life, my dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day, my friends. Bye.
Please stand clear. The gates are about to close. Your ride on Colossus is about to begin. Keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves at all times. Keep your arms inside the train, your feet on the floor, and brace yourselves at all times.